So I, along with my daughter, built this dam a year ago. And to build it, what we did was we just leveled off the ground up to there and there, and then built a hole in the middle for this pipe to go through. And then put the cinder blocks on top of the level ground and over the pipe to make it level we added a paver. Then we put wood about 3 inches away from the cinder blocks and poured this concrete wall. And it worked we filled it up a few times, had a little bit of fun filling it up and then pulling the extension pipe out and watching it all flow down. I don't know how many liters it holds. It's not very much. As you can see, it dries up in the summer. Basically, it's just water coming from the woods up there, and about 3/4 of our roof of our house, we have drain pipes from the gutters that come into this little creek here. It runs. When we built the house, we had it dug out so that the water from the woods wouldn't come into our lawn and saturate our lawn during the spring when everything melted in the woods, because it slopes up that way. As you can see, that little there's one of the little streamers that comes down. This is the biggest one right here. Most of the other water from here comes from our roof. But it worked for a couple times, but as you could see, the pressure of the water just eroded the ground underneath the dam. And when that happened, everything sunk, and even this concrete wall sunk, and it formed a crack. I don't know how deep that crack is or how to fix it, but I'm going to attempt to fix this, give it one last shot. What I'm going to do is I dug out a little bit under the dam here. I'm going to put some I guess it's rubber, some kind of rubber, and put it up on the lip of the dam and pour some more concrete. And then after the concrete cures with the rubber underneath, I'm going to put a lot more mud and stuff on top. And hopefully with the rubber underneath and the concrete, it won't be able to erode into this hole. And hopefully that'll work. And then after that, I'm going to level up the top of the wall so that we can put it to maximum height. Anyway, I won't leave the video rolling, but I'll show you each step. As you can see, I have underneath the dam repaired. And I have these mats. I'm going to put concrete on top of them up to a little past the bottom of the original wall. And then I'm gonna dig out under the mat edge and then bury it in the ground, and then put more earth and mud on top of the concrete, probably to the height of the lower outflow there. And then from here to up there, I'll make the wall level. I ran out of cement, and I thought if I put crusher dust in with the cement, it would fill it up, but it just kind of sank into the cement, or chipped away over the years. What little there was on top just eroded from rain and wind, I guess. But that's that, and I'll come back when I get the next step finished. So this is going to be a two-part one. When I actually get some water in here, I'll film part 2 of it, see if it's working or not. But there it is. The mat's been buried. I decided to use concrete instead of dirt to bury it. I know it's not focusing very well, and the concrete doesn't look very good, but I don't really need it to look good, just work. And I don't even know if it's gonna do that. I don't know much about concrete. Last year was the first time using it, and when the dam let go, I was gonna rebuild it then, but winter hit, and I bought the concrete and left it in a baby barn. Apparently there's some moisture in there, because it was pretty solid stuff, especially around the bag perimeter. It was a lot of work. I think I was out here for 4 hours just doing this, trying to mix it and break it up, and it wasn't easy. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if the activator or whatever's in concrete that makes it become solid is used up because it was so hard. I really don't know. But even with the weight of it sitting on the mat, I think it'll work. Maybe. I don't know. But this is it, and I give up. Mother Nature wins if this doesn't work. Water is something that is very hard to control. It goes where it wants to go. But we'll see how it works when we get some rain here, which isn't supposed to be for a couple days anyway. But anyway, there you have it. We'll see how she works.